So I'm going to talk about some crazy things the ape father has done in his life. And don't ever attempt this because this is some psycho stuff. Okay. So I had this job at this company. It was called Lanier. It was a copier company. I later on I actually worked for Canon too. But so what happened was me and my wife, we moved to Pittsburgh temporarily. We were there for like 2 years. So I was out in Pittsburgh, and I was working like two jobs. I was doing this job part time. I was also working with KDKA, which was CBS, the CBS affiliate. So I was trying to make some money. I was hustling. I had a house out there. I had a really nice house. It was a 4-bedroom house. Um, it was a crazy town called Zelienople I lived in. And I had a big backyard. There was a rabbit. It was like farm life out there. But it was beautiful. I had a beautiful park. We didn't have kids at the time, me and my wife, but it would have been great for kids because I had this big, gigantic park with everything you can imagine, all kinds of, swings and a big, gigantic playground for the kids. It was a really, really beautiful town. It really was. But anyway, let me get to the story where I'm nuts. Okay. So I had to drive out from Pittsburgh to it was to Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. So what happened was I just drove there. I think it was like something like 13 hours. I did it one shot, no problem. We had a company meeting out there. So it said my name, Richie Lavoy, and underneath it said Pittsburgh. So everybody who heard my voice, they're like, "But you're not really from Pittsburgh, right?" They're like, "You sound like you're from New York." So nobody called me Pittsburgh. It was so funny, right? Everybody said, "You're not from Pittsburgh. You're from New York. We're gonna call you Richie New York, all right?" So I made friends with all the people like there because they're from all different parts of the country, right? Some people, from whatever, Texas, Detroit, you know what I mean? So we all went out partying. And at the time, I had my Mercedes. This is when I was young. I had my E-Class. It was a AMG package, right? So I had like maybe 5 people in the car. With blasting music. We're all like having fun, right? So I say to them, I said, you know what? I was nuts, man. I said, let's play chicken. They're like, what are you talking about? Yeah. I said, I'm going to go on the wrong side of the road and I'm going to go right up on a car to scare them off the road. They're like, you never have the balls to do that. I said, I never have the balls to do it. Say, watch and learn, baby. Watch and learn. So I go into the left lane, the wrong side. I was supposed to be on the right side. I went to the left side, right? So I had a car coming at me. It was a Georgia trooper. Can you believe it? It was a trooper. The guy pulls off the road. I looked at my friends. My friends looked at me. They're like, bro, you're going to jail. It's over for you. You just drove a Georgia trooper off the road, right? I'm like, oh my god, right? So whatever. He obviously he makes a U-turn, puts his lights, wow, puts the lights on. I'm like, I'm finished, right? The guy gets out of the car. He goes, what the F? He was like flipping out. Are you on drugs? Are you nuts? You could have killed me. He's flipping out. All of a sudden, like on his walkie-talkie, right? They go, we have an emergency. We have an emergency. You must respond. So the guy like says, what's going on? They go, you have to get to this place. There's I don't know, like a shooting or something. It was like some crazy shit. The guy looked at me. He goes, go play the lotto. He goes, that's what he told me. He goes, tonight's the luckiest night of your life. I should be putting you in jail right now. He said, for what you just did, I have to go. And he just left. And I was just like, holy cow.